You're listening to WTOP News.
9:15, I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Bash. In theaters this weekend.
Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Nicolas Cage plays Dracula, though the movie called Renfield is centered around his assistant.
We heard more from Kuya P of Nerds Rule the World.
All right, Michelle, John, if you are familiar with Universal's like classic horror movies like Dracula, Frankenstein, and all of that, we have a new film about the Familiar. If you're not sure what a Familiar is, it's kind of like the assistant that helps Dracula. And so Renfield is about his assistant, Renfield, played by Nicholas Hoult, who is the Familiar to Nicolas Cage's Dracula. It is a wild, crazy story. It follows him, but we have Nicolas Cage being pure Nicolas Cage. I think he was meant to play Dracula. He's phenomenal in this role. And we're following this Familiar who is trying to be the best for his boss. But, you know, sometimes bosses can make you do terrible things. And if you're working for Dracula, you can only think of what terrible things he's going to make you do.
Uh-oh.
So we follow this insane, crazy, violent story. I will say this isn't for the lighthearted. There's a lot of slasher stuff going on, gory stuff. It is a comedy. I call it an action comedy. It wasn't all for me, but I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this because of the bloody elements, if you will. If you're a fan of like Mortal Kombat, you get a lot of that. There's some blink and you miss it moments. But it is funny. I'll give it that. And it's highlighted by a performance by Awkwafina as a cop in this as well.
So is Nicolas Cage relevant again?
He's always been relevant.
Okay.
I think so. He's great. And he's classic here in doing Dracula in this role.
Well, I was just going to ask, it sounds like you're kind of lukewarm on it, Kuya. Like, kind of yes, kind of no.
Michelle. I see what they're going for. I think it may be too gory for certain people's tastes. It's an action comedy, but I don't know. I got tired. And it seems like gore for gore's sake in a way.
Oh, well, we'll have to find stuff to do outside this weekend if the rain holds off. On Skype, that's Kuya P of Nerds Rule the World, which previews the latest in film, TV, and streaming.